Hey guys, Captain Dennis here with the Litespeed Airshow. Today we're going to start our build series on our E-flite Viper 90 EDF converted to gas turbine. That's right, we're going to take a Zykoy X45 10-pound thrust gas turbine and install it in this styrofoam airframe. We're going to show you the stainless steel thrust tube installation, how we install the turbine. We're going to show you the fuel tank and smoke tank and even the brake system that we apply to this aircraft. All of those components and more coming your way. So stay tuned for a great build series. Without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, we're in the shop and we're ready to start our Viper 90 modification to the fuselage. So we've got our E-flite Viper 90. We've removed the ESC, the EDF, and the receiver out of the airplane. One of the things I want to emphasize, you want to wash your hands really good or use alcohol. Get all the oil off your hands, because when you're handling the fuselage, you'll get it dirty. If your hands are dirty, it transfers to that foam. So try to keep the airplane clean. Start out with your hands clean. You can wear gloves if you want. Sometimes I do that. So anyway, we got our stock Viper. The first thing we're going to do on this is we'll remove the canopy. And the thing we want to do first is we're going to remove the receiver plate that the receiver was mounted to, because our fuel tank's going to go through there. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut that out. All right, guys, I'm going to take my razor saw here, and just a basic razor saw, and we're just going to try to cut this as close as we can. You can go from bottom or from the top, and we're just going to cut this as close as we can to the fuse. And just buzz right through that. All right, and cut through this side. I can probably go right here. Yeah, see how much we got to cut out right there, Taylor? Look at all that. Look at all that you got to cut. All right, we're going to remove these wires here, all the straps for the battery hold down. Clear this out of the way for our belt sander tool. Yeah. These are great straps, and we'll use this to hold down the smoke tank when we get it to get that spot. Pull the Velcro out, and then we'll take all these out too. Gonna remove all this to have at less distraction and interference while we're cutting out the fuselage. In a later video, we're going to show you how we're going to minimize all these connectors, and we're going to try to clean up the install without half of these connectors, because they're just in the way and they take up a lot of room on the install, and it's not necessary. You need all the real estate you can get. We're going to tape these wires down so it protects them a little bit from our belt sander when we're running down in there. Okay, we are ready to go. All right, guys, we are ready to do our cutting of the fuselage intake removal for the fuel tank installation. So this is my prototype fuselage right here. This was the airplane or the fuselage part that I used to figure out all the sizing of all the components. And this is after we cut out the inside. So this is just giving you an idea of what it looks like. Our fuel tank came from O'Reilly's. It's a Lucas oil can. It is 38 ounces completely full. So it is a perfect fuel tank. This is the completed version. Perfect tank with our stopper in it. And it gives us 8 minutes of flight time. So this tank slides in real easy, and it just fits perfectly inside the fuselage in that position right there. So that's what we're going for the cutout. We've got our fuselage ready to cut. I just wanted to give you an idea of what we're going after. I've got these lines drawn here. These are an inch back from the center here. I'll show you why that is where the cutout is going to end right there. So we don't want to go any farther forward than that 1 inch from this line here. So that's real important too. Okay guys, we got our fuselage. The tool we're going to use is this Chicago Electric little miniature belt sander, 1/2 inch. I got it at Harbor Freight for $34. It works really good for cutting out this foam. I've done, this will be my 3rd one, so I've got the technique down pretty good, I think. If there's another way we can do this, someone please tell me. I'd be glad to hear it. But so we got our line here drawn here 1 inch back. I've got it drawn straight down, and that's the line we're shooting for. We don't want to go any farther forward than that line, so we're going to make that cut out right up to there. So, all right, Taylor, you ready to do it?
Let's do it.
Okay. Got your timer running. So the way this fits really good down into the fuselage. So once I get it started, again, I want to be real careful. I got foam laying down here to protect the airplane, and I'm just going to start cutting in to the foam, and you'll see how quick this goes. Here we go. Failure. Oh, fail. I don't know if I've ever had to do that before.
This is going in the bloopers.
Yeah. Okay, you see it?
Yep.
All right, this is what we're shooting for here, is we're taking that ESC board that the ESC was mounted to, and we're going to use that to capture the fuel tank. So you can see where I have routed that out back to those first set of slots there, and that's our fuel tank hold down, or that's kind of what captures the fuel tank. So that's what we're going to go into now from the front side. a little different method. And there's that piece. Might get cut out anyway. We'll just do the same thing to that guy. We'll just yeah, that worked out really good. You getting some of that?
Yep.
Good. And then I'll just dribble that guy out. Okay, and that part's done. That gets quite a bit more cutting out, actually. That up a little bit right there. We're going to go right down to this, almost to the spar. The tank sits right on that spar. So by filing this as smooth as we can, that gives that tank a nice flat platform to sit on. All right, guys, we're about 15 minutes into this, so what we're shooting for. This is the prototype fuselage, so this is what we want the tank to do, is slide right in there. So we're going to have to remove a little bit of this material right here and this up here too. So this is going to slide right in there just like that. So slowly but surely we're going to cut into that, and a little bit at a time. So right now we're going to start cutting through that a little bit.
So we're going to take more of this up, more out here, and more out here, right?
Yeah, we're going to take a little bit out of here, a little bit out of here. We're going to widen that. Because right now, you can see where we're at right now. The tank's just snug right where it's at, right there. So I need to clear some of that material right there out. This gets opened up just a little bit, and then we'll go from there. That ESC and that upper chamber, man, you can see, you see how wide that, look how wide that is. You see how wide, that's what we're shooting for right there. That's how wide that fuselage is. So that's what we're going for right now. We got to open that up to that area back there. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. This is the part that I need a chair. So we're going to be getting some of that ESC board. Getting that? Yep. have to get it all. I'm going to use my Dremel. I'm going to slide this. Hold this. We got to clean this off. We're just going to dang goop it. Oh. Let's turn this thing on. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be better. All right, guys, we're at 52 minutes on the timer to cut out the fuselage with the Dremel tool and the little 1/2-inch belt sander. So we got the tank fitted really well. It just goes in like this, and boom, it locks right in to the back of the fuselage. You can see how it is captured in there. Perfectly captured. And that's it, about an hour. Really, that's it, about an hour. And some of that time was doing a belt change on the belt sander and making tool change adjustments. So really, it's not that big a deal. It's the hardest thing in this is a 1 hour worth of cutting out foam. Next video, we're going to show you how we turn the Lucas Oil fuel tank into this little guy right here. Super easy. It's one of your easier fuel tanks you're going to be able to do. Great thing about this mod is the fuel tank is serviceable, so the fuel tank can be removed, cleaning, changing out the clunk, whatever you want to do, the tank is easily removed. It doesn't get glued in, but it is captured. So anyway, till next time, we'll see you on the next video. From the human side of STEM, we're signing off. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Litespeed Air Show. We'd like to encourage you to please like and subscribe. These videos are a helpful tool for us to engage our audience. If you want to know more information about our STEM elementary school assembly program, go on our website, lightspeedairshow.com. From the human side of STEM, we'll see you on the next video.